I'm saying Andrew Wellness, Prime Minister Andrew Wellness, when you see him both, I get back him money. Andrew Wellness block me off on page. Yeah. We just ask him one simple question.
Rightly so.
You know, can I want to vote for a man like that? When
you say Bowl never give Andrew Wellness money.
Say, listen, man, oral, lock off no man, you name Andrew Wellness. So if you just tell me, say, listen, sir, we will contact the relevant authorities to whatsoever. No, not that. The man
that's one question, brother.
As a civil, no, I can't ask Prime Minister anything. Anything I can't ask the Prime Minister. The man blocked me, and you expect say Jamaican people supposed to elect somebody, but them can't ask a question. Me never tell him about him mother. Me just ask a civil question. When you see him about I get back him money, them thief him money. So we want to know what I want for the boss money. And you block me for that? I expect Jamaican people now to come and put you in your third term when no Jamaican citizen in this country can't ask the Prime Minister one simple little question.
Alright, caution, before Chopper come in, let me say something to you. You say losing money by the people that employ to do this investment.
Me a response about that.
Hold on. Get $14 million for SSL before lockdown. Who want to know that?
Yeah, questions that I want to ask him. So I'm going to ask him, oh, I'm involved in SSL, I give money. And
I'm going to speculation.
The
Prime Minister owe you and nobody no obligation for answer the question. That is simple.
That's why I have to leave the office.
All right, Carson. Make somebody else talk.
You answer Don's question, so the man now answer the Don's question.
And that's why I have to come out of the office. He can answer to me about for the office right in, you have to come out.
You finish now, simple as that.
We get a point, Caution.
Simple as
that. Can I say a thing or two, sir?
Go through Chopper Media.
All right, blessed my virgin. Give thanks to the ones and the ones, the decent ones and ones, the not so decent ones and ones. Blessing pound or two, because we're not gonna hold no grudges.
Not sure this nobody can no labor no decent. No decent. So don't come with that. But I'll not do attack people and tell people about them parents and stop this.
Man, they can't on your brother.
Shut up. You shut up, Wara, because you have a debate for something you don't know about.
The man are calling name, so you don't take up that.
I don't care. Everybody up there. They have a reason to talk. You don't need to comment and tell about not so nice. Because no labor is not nice.
All right, my virgin. Blessed love.
All right. And you don't, in case you take it, say you don't talk now and you get that off of your chest. Go on,
get it off your chest. All right.
Yeah, get it off of your chest.
Blessed, my hygiene. We know say the temperature get hot because we're getting closer to a general election, and as the day ticks by, it is getting more obvious that the PNP will not stand a chance against the Jamaica Labour Party. And why is that so? It is simple. History don't lie. Jamaica's macro... Mute your mic. I don't know who is on mute, but it's kind of noisy. So if the virgin could have mute your mic for a few minutes, I really appreciate it.
Mute your mic, Oral. Mute your mic, Oral.
Mute him, Mr. Oral.
Mute him, no worse.
Oh.
Yeah, all right, respect. So may I say, as the day ticks by, every day it gets closer to the general election, and it gets even more obvious that the PNP will stand absolutely no chance against the Jamaica Labour Party. Why? Because for the last 45 years, Jamaica's macroeconomic fundamentals are the best they have been in the last 45 years. Jamaica debt ratio is on track to achieve debt ratio of 66%, which is what they're looking for. The ratio between 66 and 68% debt to GDP for the fiscal year 2025, the lowest in 45 years. That's the objective. So persons were asking why you should vote for the Jamaica Labour Party because of the record of performance, One of them being economic stability. There's nothing you can do, Sean, without having a good economy. And Jamaica has never had a better economy than we have had now. Never in the history. 45 years, best we have had. Jamaica Central Bank Reserve is at the best it has been in Jamaica's history. $5 billion in the net international reserve, the highest we have had in Jamaica's history, never been before.
Yeah.
Jamaica credit ratings, and I'm talking about these things because everything when I mention as Sean is why we can put $45 billion in a spark, is why we can offer social housing, is why we can offer social pension, is why we can pay public sector wages more, is why we can buy more police car, is why not a single police officer in Jamaica is without a ballistic vest, is why we can fix 150 police stations, is why we can build 4 STEM schools in Jamaica, is why we can buy new fire trucks.
Chopper. They don't build 4 STEM, not 1 billion.
Not even one.
Hold on a second, gentlemen. The money has been allocated. The drawing and all that stuff is
bill. Don't say bill.
Hold on a second, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about. These are not promises because these are stuff where the money has been allocated already. Right? So it's a matter of logistics. Just like when people were saying that the Spark program now going to start. Well, see, today we had the signing of the contract and Spark is well.
So tell them where we get the money from.
You never know about
Tell them where we get the money from for this Spark program.
Pipeline government.
Talk, go ahead.
But know about logistics.
No. Kaif, make no. Chopper, explain to the people where they go and get the money from to start the Spark program. Almost 8 months after they announce.
Listen, folks. Let's not get into that. If you read the budget, you will understand. There's everything is allocated in the budget, and the budget expenditure is clear. Every year, the Parliament and the government produce that document. We don't have to get into the intricacies of it. And you know better, Hugh. You know better that these things are funded over an extended period of time, 3 years, 2 years, whatever the funding facility is. But anyhow, Jamaica's macro fundamentals are in line. The best, like we said, the best we have seen. So credit ratings, you and I know, Sean, so if you have a good credit ratings, you have access to more lower interest loan, and people treat you different because your credit rating is good. So Jamaica's credit ratings are at the highest in the country's history, and it is at a BB minus. Jamaica is only 3 notch away from investment grade, which is BB, then BB plus, then BBB minus, right? So Jamaica is
to achieve that.
Sorry?
And all of that is done by Andrew and Nigel?
I didn't say that, sir. Jamaica's macro fundamentals have been achieved over the last 10 years, which span both administration. I don't know if you have it in you to accept that, but it is both administration that would have contributed to it. We can talk about who were the original. Sir, me know the back and forth.
Make the man finish that, the boss.
Give you a chance, me listen to you, you listen to me.
Mr. Lewis, I want to listen to Chopper, and I listen to Chopper say, and then when I go up on platform and don't look like an idiot.
Jamaica's unemployment rate is at the lowest it has been in Jamaica's history. A few months ago, we were boasting about 4.2%. Now that has gone down to 3.6%. The lowest it has ever been in history, and perhaps it is lower than Canada, lower than the United States, lower than Australia, lower than several bigger countries than Jamaica. So our unemployment rate is lower. Yes, we can have a conversation about the type of jobs and the sort of pay and all that good stuff. But remember, 41 years ago, China was the poorest country on the planet Earth. And it took China 41 years to remove from being the poorest to the second largest growing economy in the world. They started out with low income jobs, just like Jamaica. So I'm not disturbed by that. Inflation.
China still have low income job.
They still have some, but the truth is
no, most of China have low income.
No, what I'm saying to you, Hugh, is that China is now not classified as the poorest continent on earth because their economy has really transformed since the 1970s. Now, Jamaica's inflation target is within the range that we set. We set an inflation target between 6 and 4%, and we are within the target. So Jamaica,
on the dashboard,
the capital development is at the 25-year high of $6 billion, highest it has ever been in 25 years. There's a 10 billion natural disaster reserve, which 5 billion will be used to address. You know, they have used some of that in Beryl the other day. And plus, and I'm talking about money.
Chopper, wait, Chopper. Let me interject you. Can you say when we have to have a discussion? Chopper, where did the government get the money from to do the Spark program? And
from the NIR.
No.
The money in Spark has been budgeted.
Yes, it was.
It comes from the National Reserve Fund.
Mr. Louis, calm. Mr. Louis, listen
to me. The national budget.
No, Chopper, the Spark program. And
slow down a second. Spark,
no, I just want to explain to you. The Spark program.
Hold on a second. You ask a question. Let me give you the answer. Spark is funded from the national budget.
All right.
So hold on a second. $45 billion is taken from the $1.3 trillion budget that we have. So 45 billion out of the 1.
Yeah, allow me, Chopper, allow me now.
Ask a question. Why don't
me correct you. Yes. Spark was supposed to be funded by receivable support was sold by the government.
No.
We're not Chopper.
Let me explain something to you what you guys are trying to do. And that's why I say we need to stop. One of the reasons why people are not so interested in voting in Jamaica is because people like me and you who know better, we need to do better. We know and you know that the budget, the national budget, which is what is debated in Parliament,
yes,
right? One figure that came out, $1.3 trillion. But
the funding. But the funding.
And you know, must tell your people that the budget is funded through various mechanisms.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But when we finish,
but you have a responsibility to tell your people that
No. But I can't tell you no.
No, you can't cherry pick things.
No.
To say, Spark is it Spark?
No. I'm saying no. Me not about Spark. Listen, me, man. When the budget read.
Spark, man.
No, but you said Spark signed today. You
pull Spark out to suggest that Spark was a program that was developed.
No. Spark. No. Listen to me. Spark.
Let me ask.
No, I want to clear your Chopper. Spark. The funding for Spark was in the budget. The funding was supposed to be receivables to be sold by the government. When them asked Nigel Clark, he said we can't tell you because don't make it unfair. Because we are sell.
All right, so let me ask a question. If you were in Nigel's position and you were conducting the sort of negotiation that was being done in respect to NI what you call it, Norman Manley International Airport arrangement, would you come out and publish it in the paper, Hugh?
But that I don't want to receive over sell. If the proposal was
because nothing was sold.
That's what I'm saying. The proposal was supposed to sell our share in JPS. Or sell in JPS and other companies. Anyway, continue when we have a time with debunk. Continue.
Yeah, but it's not a matter of debunk. What we have said to you is that we who believe, or some people might believe, that we are older and in some instances wiser. We have a responsibility to have the discussion in a way that people can move away from the discussion having a better appreciation of what is happening. Because if we continue to fight and fuss, and they're going to go son a liar tell,
so when
off people, you know.
When we are going to have a
Because
discussion about NEPA, when we are going to have a discussion about NEPA,
Bertrand, you know, just have the mic, brother.
You want to talk about still in NEPA, me want to talk about,
with you, man.
You know, responsible what you talk about right now. Me I talk about
the millions and the billions of fish
and shrimp. And
it's a horse.
Deal. When we are going to have a mature discussion about
for
NEPA.
the purpose of the people who have some level of understanding and appreciation for information and will appreciate what we are saying. When we speak in a manner that people can appreciate it, we could just continue along the line. I mean, you know, the
listen, yo, me the panel talking with
you
and NEPA, make him talk about but who want to talk about NEPA?
You asked a question, you asked a question about why is it...
Hold on.
Talk about this and that, brother. NEPA, who want to talk about?
Yeah, Mr. Blair.
Yeah, hold on, caution. The question I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
How much money the government received from the 12-year sale of the head tax at the Norman Manley International Airport?
How much money they receive on that?
Yeah.
I don't have that document in front of me.
Yeah, because I figure more or less that was the receivables.
Yeah, man, it's a part of it. And let me tell you something. This is not something unique. Well, the arrangement in of itself is unique to the JLP. It's the first we have ever had that sort of arrangement. I will say to you, though, that when the PNP was in power, there were similar arrangements that were made. And people like to make the comparison and say, well, what Nigel Clark did is similar.
I understand. I am not questioning. What I am asking is the amount of money derived from the sale.
Yeah, I mean, want to ask a question. Why the man Cornerstone get chairman position in the Prime Minister office as chairman for NEPA? Yeah, more a question the answer to.
I don't really too entertain you know youth.
I want to entertain. All right, what's on now? Chance time. The question I'm gonna ask is it a logical question?
So here's it. Mr. Hugh Blair. Mr. Blair, you ask a question. You ask a question about how much money.
Go on, that's a question, the man. The whole of them for start to the same question for you.
$440 million US dollar, that is, right? Which is 69.
Hold on. Repeat back the figures again.
All right, so the arrangement stems to earn the government $440 million US dollars, which is about 60 billion Jamaican dollars, right? So what happened? The difference between, and I know people like to make the comparison between the forward sale of backside and this arrangement. There's a little difference. No, not a little bit. There's a big difference between both. Because one arrangement is an arrangement that will yield the government the amount of money. And of course, the government can use, because that's funding that is going towards the budget. It is going towards financing the budget. And you, Richards, and Mr. Blair, you know that when the budget is read, it also tells you that the government will fund the budget through various mechanisms. So this right here, is the arrangement.
All right, Chopper.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this. You're not going to pretend like it's only you, Blair, or you, Richards, and the panel.
Quick man, you vex, I'm not calling you, man. All right, what's your name?
This is not.
How are your name? Come in.
This is not a labor right platform where
All right, what is your name,
people
sir?
come
It's a PNP
and I
platform,
listen
Sean?
to you for learn. I don't need to listen to you for learn.
Then if you
I'm
don't
quite
want to learn,
capable
brother,
to
you
read.
plug in your ears, man. Me get
Yeah.
9 minutes to talk. I mean, I
So
talk.
talk where you talk.
Then talk
And
your
answer
ears,
question.
man. Me can address who me want to
Yeah.
address. Me not
No,
fi address
tell me
you,
to
sir.
talk me.
If you
You're
not choose
coughing in
to
the
address
background,
you, you can't quarrel, sir. We are
I don't need you
quarrel.
to address me. But
Then
that's
we
a
are
say,
quarrel,
target your argument and I make you look like who
But
else
if
in
you
the
don't
box
call your name,
can't
you're vex,
understand what
sir.
you discuss.
What is your name? Camille? All right, me call the name as of now. I may address Mr. Richards because he
You
asked
can't
a
read.
question.
Chopper, you can't read though.
Jaja. No, me can't read, sir. What's your name?
My name start with K. That sound like it can't ever sound like Camille to you.
Well, me no know. What's your name, sir?
Fucking idiot, yeah. Talk where you talk.
Anyway, for a peaceful life.
All right, move it right along.
Mr. Blair.
Chopper.
Mr. Blair.
The second part of the question I wanted to ask is that you say it amount to around 50 billion Jamaican dollars.
69, almost 70 billion.
69, almost 70.
Yes,
and $11.5 billion was taken out of that to fund the tax rebate of the $20,000.
I
So
don't know
is
about
the
that,
rest?
sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, not true. Not true, sir. I'm not going to sit here and allow you to say that. You provide me with any evidence at all to suggest that the government took money from this to pay tax return.
Okay, so what the sale of this money is for, since as it was a forward sale?
It is part of what the government said last year when they read the budget. They spoke about receivables. Hold on, man.
For the Spark program.
No, they didn't talk about Spark. No, sir. Sir, when the budget was read, $1.3 trillion worth of budget, they spoke about different mechanisms to fund the budget. One of those mechanisms was using receivables from government assets that they would have passed off to individuals, whether it is companies, countries, organizations, as a concession arrangement. Norman Manley International Airport happens to be one such. So that money, that $440 million, is coming into the budget. The budget now funds government programs. One such government programs happens to be the Spark program. So,
But Chopper, the budget had a 45 billion shortfall.
No, there's no shortfall. Oh, if you have a shortfall, Mr. Blair, when you already budget for something, it's not like
No,
the
Ministry of Finance, the Minister of Finance said there is a $45 billion shortfall.
The government told you, but Mr. Blair, the government told you in the budget presentation that this was coming. So they factor this into their plans. So you can't say it was a shortfall. There's no shortfall. The government know the funding is coming from. And they do what they have to do and they bring the funding in. Whether this was a JLP or PNP initiative, we shouldn't look at it that way. We should look at it as Jamaica is in a good position.
Listen.
No, but I'm just wondering if the 45 billion shortfall has been rectified.
Wait, no, man. No. Mr. Blair, Chopper.
Pulling this type of money without borrowing. It is something that we should celebrate.
Chopper, it is just another one. Stop chat foolishness.
Chopper, wait, no, Chopper.
Just another one.
PNP.
Future revenue from the airport is just another loan.
Chopper, wait, no, Chopper.
The money we have to pay back from the budget.
Wait, no, Chopper. That I'm misinformed in the bar. Listen to me. when Mr. Blair says shortfall, listen, when the Prime Minister read, when the finance finish. When the finance minister read the budget, he tell you that there's a shortfall of $45 billion. And he tell you how he will catch up the shortfall by selling receivables. So there was a shortfall, because he tell you where everything will go except $45 billion.
Go again.
So the budget had short $45 billion. And he said, in order to get this $45 billion, we will sell our receivables. So we have
you be and you Richard. I mean, I think so what? NEPA is not an important issue. And we are going NEPA. NEPA is not an important issue.
We are going NEPA. Yeah,
ask him about NEPA.
You are breaking but not at all say a while.
We have asked him. We have asked him.
Since me not qualified for ask him question.
No,
ask him about the NEPA thing, Bridget.
You know what?
But you are going to ask him
You
about
be quite
NEPA.
capable to answer. You, Richard, you know which question you should be quite capable to answer as a project manager for Cornwall Regional Hospital.
Allocation?
You should be able to
Yeah,
explain to
Cornwall
us that overrun.
Ask him
As
them
the
question
project
there.
manager, what caused the overrun?
When I come ask man something to eat that baby question like a soda and I give the man bread.
Project manager, answer that for me.
All right, Cash.
Why the overrun for Cornwall
And
You
Regional?
want to stay at the hospital? You need
Your
a
mother
bed,
don't want
sir?
a bed over there. Your mother don't want a bed over there.
There you go again. There you
Yeah,
go
your mother
again.
don't want a bed over there.
Chopper.
There you go
Don't
again.
bring nobody mother and argument in this place.
Me bringing somebody's mother. Me. You tell me.
No bring nobody one up bed. Just explain. You're the big project manager for Cornwall
I
Regional.
am the big project
Can you
manager.
shed some light?
Yes, you're signing my check. But anyway,
Can you
let's
shed
carry on.
some light as to why
Let's carry
there's such a
on.
huge overrun of the
Mr.
project,
Richards,
Mr.
you
Project
asked
Manager?
why people must vote for the JLP.
Mr. Project Manager, we don't want you not more about vote for JLP because we
Let's
don't
talk
know
here.
what
Mr.
Project Manager. Why
Yeah,
the
Mr.
overrun?
You gave that job as project manager for anywhere, sir?
Are you want to tell the people from platform project manager?
And them man
You
I
say
run
that.
Cornwall Regional Hospital, you know. A big contractor, you know.
All right,
So what
Chopper
happened if there's a
Media.
big contractor? What happened?
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
problem?
yeah. Well, I know. Ask him
What's the
now.
problem with that, sir?
Chopper Media.
No. Yeah.
Give me some information
What's
what
the
going over there.
Yeah, over the hospital. The cost overrun.
What
everything,
information you want?
The cost overrun.
Kajan, ask back a question.
what is
Make him
cost
answer.
Yeah, man. We need to know
What is
when
the
the
cost
hospital.
overrun?
Yeah, when the hospital was when the
What is the
hospital.
cost overrun? What
Listen.
cost overrun are you talking about?
Initially, when the
Projected.
project started, it was
I'm
estimated to cost us
asking you,
$2
what
billion.
is the cost overrun?
$22 billion. $22 billion.
Oh, so there's a
20
cost
million is the
overrun of
cost
22
overrun
billion.
because initially
Yeah,
it was
22 billion.
projected to be 2 billion. So the overrun is 20 billion.
All right, okay. Okay, so the overrun is 20 billion. So I am assuming that if there's a $20 billion cost overrun, it means that somebody took that money, right?
Chopper
No need to
media.
assume, we need to answer a question.
No, may I ask you?
Well,
No,
me I
no,
talk
no.
to the person who
If
take the
they
money.
want to speculate, more no ask them.
Yeah.
So, me why you
Mr.
answer.
talk to the person.
I got the host, you know. I mean, like when you have the understanding. So cost overrun is when somebody project that something is going to cost $10, but it end up costing $12 or $15 or $20. So the
Yeah.
extra, Mr. Sean Storm,
Is
would be classified
the overrun.
as a cost. Hey, sir, if you want to talk, you ask the question, answer it yourself.
Answer a question, man. Answer a question. Because you are
Then
explaining
why
what
not shut them out of
me
me talk
literally
then?
just said to you, said he's sitting estimated to cost 2 billion and I know it's 2 billion. Why you
sir, if you would
explaining? Answer the question.
only listen, you would learn, but you don't really.
No.
have the
I
intention
just
to
told you I
listen.
don't need you to teach me anything.
Then
I'm
why
quite
are you asking
capable.
me then?
I'm
Why are you
quite
asking me then, sir?
No, me I ask
Then,
because
sir.
you're the project manager. I want the
Then,
specifics
sir,
of
why are
the
you
project.
asking me then? If you don't
Because I
want
want
to
the
learn, why are you asking?
specifics of the project, the specifics
Sir,
of the
why
overrun.
don't you listen?
Give me
The only time,
specifics what caused the overrun.
sir.
Yeah. What caused the overrun?
Mr. Sean.
Yeah.
What
Mr.
problem
Sean.
in the book up?
Mr. Sean.
Caution, you see the difference with the labor right? When you just speak and person interject, you create a bag of scenes. No, the man I try to explain to you and you question man like mine in a courthouse.
Yeah, what
Hold on,
security guard.
ask
Listen, brother. Listen, man.
Allow me to answer the
Listen,
question.
man.
And learn, brother.
He wouldn't even allow me to answer the question. So let me try again for the third time.
And I explain to me the cost overruns are normal. We know that. We know that, but it's not normal to overrun by so much money.
Sir, for the purpose of the persons who don't know, I have a responsibility to explain so they can understand. So if this part of the explanation doesn't suit you, please just plug your ears for a minute and come back when it reaches a section that you need to know. No, cost overrun, like I said, Sean, if it is projected that the project cost $10 and it ended up that the project cost is now $20 because you spent $20 and you did only budget for $10, it means that you have an overrun of $10. In the case of Cornwall Regional, and not just Cornwall Regional, in the case of the Ministry of Health and the hospital build-out, the projected cost is estimated to cost somewhere in the region of $20 to $22 billion.
All right, well, on, stick up in right then.
Allow
No, Chopper. You talk to people who read.
Finish, sir.
No, you can't want to answer a question with a ceremony. We're not running a ceremony. Right? You just
don't want to hear about
No, don't tell Jamaica people that.
Don't
tell Jamaica people that. Because at the end of the day, all of the other hospitals them were built up and renovated are allocated from different funds.
Just mute
all of
the man mic for me.
Them were renovated and are built are allocated from different funds. Spanish Town Hospital, different funds.
Allow me.
Which mute? Hey boy, move from us about mute, man. I want to hear, man. You don't want Jamaica people know.
Mute up.
You don't want Jamaica people know what going about mute.
We just finish.
They feel like that.
Hey.
You don't want Jamaica people know.
Sir.
Relax your brain, man.
Sir.
All of the other hospitals them have a different allocation of funds. Don't come broad brush the $22 billion.
And listen more, you would learn.
What kind of people you drive again? Audi and the BMW and the horse.
Yes,
you
man.
Understand? Don't
I don't want to listen about
justify. Don't justify the money there. I'm telling you this, let me tell you this, man.
Sir.
Yo. If I know one thing when PNP win, if I know one thing when PNP win the next election, we are audit the hospital debt. We are audit the hospital debt. Because you can't come over here to compare no narrative. No narrative on the hospital.
Engage your ears.
You understand what I say? Spanish Town Hospital. Spanish Town Hospital we are renovate right now.
Alright, one at a time. One at a time, please.
Mr. Blair.
One at a time. One at a time.
Hear me. Chopper time, time out. Time out, no chopper. No, time out. Nobody know want to talk to you right now.
Can I ask a question?
The people them want hear what go on in the hospital.
Yeah.
Tell them what.
Comrade Blair, can you enlighten your comrades as to how much money has been spent so far with regards to Cornwall Regional Hospital? As I know you know.
None of information there. Me have the information
and you, Richards.
Me have the information there.
So Sean,
them no know. Me have the information. So when me can ask you a question?
Can you do me a favor?
John, is this that boy afraid of me?
John.
He knows right now if you ever make me talk.
If
that boy ever make me talk right now.
What you do? I appreciate I meet me half a tree, I meet me downtown. That you do not talk for me.
And you listen chop and
then we can hold a reason.
So with what? So with your mother.
Anyway, Sean,
can set up nobody like for you.
Can
you Google? Let me answer and tell them people how much money you got.
Ask Google how much money has been spent so far to date.
$22 billion.
Please, prove it now.
$22 billion.
John. Google, please. Ask Google
22
how
billion.
much money has been spent on Cornwall Regional to date.
Yeah, may I look
Ask
it up.
Google that question and tell the public what the answer is.
I can't do it right now. When I finish it, I come off and live.
Alright, not you gonna come off like
Can't
that.
get my time to start now.
Ask
We
them
can't
to
get my
do it
time
for
to
you.
start now. We can't get my time to start now.
Sir,
We can't get my time to start.
you just stated that I want to prove
You
to
said we
people
can't get my time
that
to
you're a
start
liar.
from breath.
How
We
much
feel
money
like say.
has
Listen,
been
chop a meter. In a little gimmicks and the same thing we do in a bad man. Come in there,
We
can
can't hear when they go on and be a grown, come on.
right? Let me get my chance to talk. No, we feel like say you're Jesus Christ in this umbrella. Other people have information to share. I make me share my information with me know. Punishtown Hospital is not including that 22 billion there.
So can I say
Listen,
this,
man,
Sean?
you will bumper and
John,
start with the man. Lock
If
off
you
the
go
mouth,
to
you.
if you go to
Lock off the mouth,
Tinder
man.
now, if
I
you go
want
to
you.
YouTube
I
now,
feel like they can just come here, so come spread a
YouTube.
bag of false narrative.
when you type in YouTube, when you type in Google now and ask how much money has been spent on Cornwall Regional to date, as of May 2024, May 8th, 2024, 3.5 billion spent on Cornwall Regional rehabilitation to date. That's what Google is saying. That's what the ministry is saying. The government has spent 3.5 billion on all three phases of Cornwall Regional Rehabilitation Project.
But why was it
Says
moved up?
Minister
It was
of Health and
estimated.
Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton. He makes those contributions in the sectoral debate of the House of Parliament on May 7th, 2024. So, contrary to what the gentleman has been saying about $22 billion spent, Sean, only $3.5 billion has been spent on all three phases of Cornwall Regional Rehabilitation so far. So,
All right, first and foremost, you're a liar. Hold on, man. Wait, man. Wait, man.
Instead of making
Wait.
noise, sir, when you come to the conversation, I would prefer for you to do some research. If you can't read, ask somebody to verbalize it for you and ask 89 old Hope Road to give you the proper talking points. So when you come here, so you know, come with no mouth full of bullshit because you can't bad up nobody here, so we deal with facts.
Yo, look on that. What that say? What that say?
All right.
What that say?
A while ago, what it say?
What that bumbleclad say, pussy?
You
Go
can't
blind.
talk. Me
The
not cut one bad word to you.
21.4 billion that they saw.
Hey,
What
me
the
not
fuck
cut
you feel
one
like
bad
say
word
I
to you.
need that some of you?
Because I can't tell you right now.
One more,
Say,
look at bumbleclad. Yo, chance time. Look on the number there, sir.
Come tell me the
Look
bad word
on the number there, sir.
Come tell me the
Look
bad
on the
word
number. What a chance time?
21.4 billion.
Bumper ass
What
clot,
21.4
man.
billion say? Tell him to read it. Ask him to read it, Sean.
Bumper clot.
Ask him to read what 21.
Turn the money there, spend at the hospital.
What a man liar wicked.
And then I'm
Read it. Read what it says. John Storm, make the man read it. Tell him to read what it says.
Read out the rest of me here one day.
All right. Yes, man.
All right, now. Well, on now. Watch you now.
And tell us where
The
you're putting it
total
from.
cost. Well, on now. The total cost for the redevelopment of the Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James is now estimated at 21.4 billion according to new budget documents released by the government.
Estimated to cost.
So that means the other money they not go bumbleclad spend. Other money they not go fucking spend.
John, if
Don't go on like you feel like people are done.
If something is estimated to cost $21.5 billion,
It can go over.
it can be
go
less too,
over.
right? And it can be
can go
less. So my
over.
argument to you is, Sean, if that is the case, if what this gentleman just read a while ago is correct, how can he now say that there is a cost overrun?
Because
that's what he just read is the estimated cost.
It was estimated at $2 billion, Sean Star. When this project just come out, it was estimated at $2 billion, right?
Sean,
And now
it was
we have the estimate
estimated
reached
to
to
cost.
$21 billion.
Estimated to
It
cost
reached to
something different.
$21 billion
Estimated
now.
Kaja,
It's
no, I'm
not
finding the
what
same
was
What,
article.
yeah, man?
spent.
I'm finding the same
Sean,
article. Let me read it.
the
Let me
only
read it out. Let me
time
read it out.
it
Because
can
there's a
be
section on the bottom.
concluded.
Hey, caution, you're too bad, you know. Calm down yourself, brother.
How about
Because Sean
yourself?
Star,
Hold on.
The man tell us that the money was spent at Cornwall today is
Hold on.
3.5 million.
So Sean,
Him
Sean,
can't
That
tell me
means to
that
say-
because for months,
Sean,
the
yo,
months Chopper Media
hold on a
writes that
second,
him are the
hold on a
project
second.
manager. Chopper
Sean,
Media is
the
a
gentleman
liar.
just read something a
Chopper
while
Media is
ago.
not a trustworthy
The
person
boy
where you
just
can
read
take
something a while ago.
talk from.
Right?
Caution,
Read
Cornwall Regional still have a long way to go to finish. The money includes furniture and all of these things. The man said the money was spent today. The money was spent up to today. It's 3.5 billion.
More than $21 billion.
That's a lie.
Hold on
That's
a
a lie.
second. Sean.
Brother, calm yourself, man. I stop like I say, you can go and get that's why I can go Jamaica more than we. Calm yourself, brother.
2030 the hospital is not done. Because first and foremost, we should have never employ a chef. We should have never employ a chef to manage a hospital, a construction hospital. We should have never employed a chef to manage Cornwall Regional Hospital. That's the first mistake what the government made. And that's why we have a cost overrun. Cost overrun, a drop in our pocket.
John.
John, make him go
I
through.
do this for you because you are the host and more you understand this, right?
Yeah.
He just read something a while ago that says the hospital is estimated to cost $21.5 or so billion dollars, right? That's the estimated cost. That's what they are projecting or predicting that it will cost. It could be less or it could be more. All right. I just read something a while ago that says, so far, the hospital...
No, you're not to read nothing, brother. And you're the project manager.
Just spent $3.5 billion.
No, we want the actual
that is
numbers.
What they actually spent.
No, we want the actual numbers, brother. Your work at the hospital. Your work
that is what they have spent. Just
your
allow
work
me to
at the
allow me to
hospital,
finish,
Chopper. We don't want nothing to read out, your stuff.
Just mute the man.
We don't want nothing to read out, your stuff.
When I come with a loser conversation, you know, two things.
What kind of comment? Listen, the man not even want me talk, Brechin. You not even want me talk. Yeah, lock up there. Oh, mute him, lose what kind of conversation. Number one, any project where you see you is a chef, you don't know this. Any project where you do it, always estimated. If you build a friggin' house, an estimated cost you give the people them. Use that a builder, use a chef. Because you don't actually know, say, any building is estimated. Because you have to make room for anything can cost less based on the price drop and it can cost more based on the price increase. So any building thing where you are doing, it's always estimated. And but you see too, because you're just a chef, you wouldn't know that. You never go to school for construction. You never do no building for your day barn. I true because you get the little politics thing and then pushing a little thing to eat a little food now. You don't understand nothing about building procedures. But you come on TikTok come talk about a 3.5 when you spend it. A mad man be? Mad man be and you come to parliament and you want $5 more billion? Eh? $5 more billion? I want to the bread chain. You can't take the people for eat that youth with words. And that's where me go school for. So when you come talk about, oh, it's estimated. It's estimated. Estimate what? Any building project where you do it, always estimated. It's like a contract long time. You don't know that. If you go to the hotel right now, if you look up on the hotel, if you look up on the Pinnacle Hotel, where them are built right now, them tell us that the price is estimated for cost that amount. You run, come a person, come tell people like they want to tell people say 3.5 spend on the bread. I want to hear my youth. You want people and their money.
Caution, chill now, man.
People are
you repeat yourself. You repeat yourself, General. I lost somebody if you speak, man.
Caution, calm down, man. I'm here.
Lennox,
Some person come take them things, Regine.
Calm down.
Let me hear that darker shade of say. Darker shade, go through.
But bro, listen what we are saying now. See, and we have to talk plain and simple for people to understand. When man come on them platform, man want to learn some things, bro. See, we know it's a thing political. We don't know, we not talk about what the party them do and what them not do all of them things. See? But there are some facts so we want to know, Virgin. So it's on the man them dep on the thing a cuss and a behave like them are mad people. We not going to learn nothing. Me there from what they are trying to listen to this because it's like it's a debate between JLP and the PNP man them. Me just want to hear what go on, more pick sense and nonsense. I want to hear the facts different from the fictions, Virgin. And the man they can't come on the man platform and be so holy heap of bad word and this and that. Oh, never learn and do them something better. We can't learn nothing. See? No. Me tell you what I understand based on where both of you say you're on Chaps Media. See? Chaps is saying that a certain amount of money has been spent on a project that is funded by the government of Jamaica. See? No. Oh, me know it. Anytime one project come into play, you are going to have different engineer or contractual companies go before one committee and them are going to bid. Them are going to bid for the work, the project. When you bid, you are going to bid an estimated value of the work. You must estimate the value of the work, brother. See? So when you estimate the value, remember, you know, estimation means it can be less or more, and it can look right in our bud. See? So if Cornwall Regional Hospital is estimated, the spending on that hospital, that project is estimated to be 21.4 billion. The estimation can be right there, it can be less, and it can be more. That's what me understand it. See? So if Chaps are said, based on report from the government that they have spent $3.5 billion already. The 3.5 billion spent. Now there's an estimated value of 21.4 billion. We don't know if it's going to less or more. Why are we arguing over that? That's a government business of them to deal with that department thing. The fact of the matter is that them contract out the thing.
That's a government business, that's a paper taxpayer money business.
Family, but that's still government business.
Take the money out
the money, caution, the money that is being spent. The money that is being spent is tax dollars.
Listen, you just tell me say you know about building. If you put an estimate for your building, it's $10 billion. And when you go over it to 30 or 40, will you still have the contract there?
All right, so Mr. Sean,
there are reasons.
Will you have the contract the same way?
There are reasons that will create that situation. You know, I want to understand that.
Hold on the chopper.
Brother, there are reasons that will create that situation. You know, you never work on your vehicle. Well, I know, caution, man. An argument, bro. Just this one, me say no. You cannot work for your vehicle, bad man. You cannot work for your horse.
Great big man.
Caution, I don't think we are talking about. Caution, I don't think we are talking about. Caution, I don't think we are talking about. A simple maths me
mechanic work. Where come tell me about?
Brother, a simple maths me simple maths me give you.
Yo, work on car a different something down in
I simplify. You say me I try to show you. You're not gonna get nothing from them man when them money are behave them. A simplification me give you. But you know what I hear?
Simplification for what? You is a contractor?
Then if me go to my mechanic to fix my car and he tells me
you is a
contractor.
You is a contractor.
And something else needed when he done. He not gonna cost me more.
Which part you is a contractor? What me
I'm
have
going to change my mechanic because he tell me say yo something
use that can chop man.
this is bad.
Man, I want to man.
You're talking foolish bad man. Yo, if I say them man building a thing, man I come as a learn nothing bad man.
Mr. Mechanic can't talk about that about building procedures. You know about building procedures.
I simplify me, just simplify the simplify, you get simplified. What are you chat, brother? Are you alone want talk? You alone want chat?
One man and pull your people, so brother. People now come back.
You know have to come back. I want to know what going for the hospital money.
Alright, hold on there. Because me hear what Lennox have to say. Lennox, go through.
Yeah, because guess what now? We are coming on this thing as man. We don't want no nobody where deal with this thing where them born with too much of their mother blood in them. You feel me? So we have to deal with it as man because I feel with children I pay back their money, you know. I want some sense of knowledge out of it because I feel some energy out of where I say, but it might turn me off with them tone and them attitude towards it. You feel me? Let intelligence flow. You see how Chopper deal with the thing? Even if Chopper wrong, Chopper, he make me want to listen to Chopper more. You feel me? Because I want to bias, I want to partial, you know. Because we just want to know, say, the best government to go forward.
See.
So, caution, deal with the thing with some decency, man.
Well, then give me time for talk. Because you have a man named Chopper who don't want me to explain the procurement of a building contract. Right? You see, when you have a building, a bill. No, I'm not listen, Chopper. I don't want to ask you no question. I don't want to ask you no question. Forget that question there. I don't want to ask you no question. Let me explain, because I go to school for this. I have a chef certificate. I have a certificate for building. So I tell you this. I'm working for Moon Palace Hotel and me get a plumbing contract for that. Listen what I tell you, sir. You see, when time a man go forward and them sign to agreement, say, listen, we're going to spend $2 billion to renovate this place, right? It was started at $2 billion to deal with Cornwall Regional Hospital. First and foremost, the person who get the contract but don't want to reveal himself is incompetent. Because if you get a contract magnitude that size, you're supposed to have 25 years experience because a hospital supposed to build to a high quality and standard, just like a school and a prison, or jail and police station. So in the technical man, you call them building a commercial building. You can't use a man for a domestic building to build a commercial property. You understand what I say? The next thing about this cost overrun.
700 years.
The next thing about the cost overrun now, when me have a problem with, the budget keep moving. The budget was at 1.10 till it got 15, till it got 21. Why is the budget moving? And if it was a private contractor or a private building a bill, that contractor, whoever in charge of that side, would have lose them job already. Furthermore, them would have end up with a lawsuit. But because of government money, and them have to say free money, and it now come out of Tufton money pocket, it now come out of Chopper Media pocket, it now come out of the Prime Minister pocket, them just do whatever them want. That money where them have a spend on this for $21 billion could have more than build 2 brand new hospitals and furnish it out.
Oh God.
Furnish it right out.
Alright, hold on. Hey, I time for the shut off brother. Here, big enough. Hey, shut him down for me.
We have to look better than that, Sean. First of all,
shut him down.
Sean,
Who that is?
we could just put some facts to the conversation. And read
That one, man.
right? We could put some facts to the conversation. First
Go
of
through
all,
Chopper Media.
the consultant to the Ministry of Health who spoke at more than one town hall meetings, when the question was asked by members of the public if it would not be better for them to build a brand new hospital and tear down Cornwall, he said no, a brand new hospital from scratch would cost anywhere between $60 to $65 billion. So even if you're estimated to spend $20 or $21 billion, you're way below what the cost of a brand new hospital would be. That's not my words. Those are the words coming from the consultant company out of Florida who did the consultation on the hospital. That's one. Number two, Sean, when something is estimated to cost a certain amount. That is an estimate. An estimate can change. It can go up or it can go down.
Yeah.
A gentleman a while ago used his car as an example. Your car has smoke and you feel say it is because you pick up bad gas while your car has smoke. So you go to the gas station, you go to your mechanic and you say, boy, I may pick up some bad gas, my car has smoke.
Bro, we all understand what cost overrun is. It's hard for you, the
Hold on,
analysis.
Sadiq. Hold on. No, man. Make him explain, man.
Allow me to finish. So
Sorry,
the
make him go through.
The mechanic agree that the cost to flush out the bad oil or the bad gas and put in new gas is going to be $20. You budget yourself to spend $20. But when the man pull the tank and say, no. I don't know bad gas you pick up. Your spark plug them gone, your this gone, your that gone, your that gone. So your estimated cost is no longer $20. It's now $50. Your estimated cost still, because it still can go higher. Which is the exact situation with Cornwall. Cornwall started out with just a mere...
Chopper, more and bigger second. Come on.
Hold on, make him finish, no, man. That I'm a
No. Everybody
No, because he's talking around in circles.
When we also make sense and we're done the argument. You know where all this come from? You know where all this come from? If you go up on a JLP campaign platform now, Sanders White House apartheid. Operation Pride Apartheid. Wait, let me finish now. Let me finish, Chopper, please. You know I'm in a debate with you, and but me just split facts. You're the fact I'm going to Chopper, you're the fact I'm going to split. You're the fact I'm going to split. Sanders White House, the major problem of Sanders White House is cost overrun. You just explain what cost overrun is. I want all of the people that we are run up and down and say, Operation Pride, whole heap of money, robbing Operation Pride, I still cost overrun. Because Operation Pride is slated to do how much billion and end up to how much billion. Same thing like Cornwall region. No. So if Cornwall regional, Chopper, it's the same exact thing. It is exact thing.
Exactly. Cost overrun.
Cost overrun. Same exact thing. And we know Chopper. Chopper, let me finish now. Chopper, wait no man.
But we can't make you finish.
What do you mean you can't make you finish? You can't get to finish that ground in circles.
Not true. I may have the floor. And what you're saying is incorrect. You stop
also
to make a contribution.
Also.
Finish, because me anxious you're waiting Chopper finishing in the man. I want to hear Chopper finishing.
Yeah, you make Chopper watch
Standards White House. It is at the end of the contract that you know there is a cost overrun. It is not during. It is at the end of it. Because hold on a second, you budget, for example, in the case of Cornwall Regional, where it is estimated to cost $20 billion. And when the project done, it costs $30 billion. Then that is a cost overrun because you would have budgeted for one specific figure. You gave a contract to somebody and you said the contract to do this is $10.
Yeah, but look
and
at
it
this.
Spend 20 in the case of Cornwall.
Bro, we've heard that so many times, bro.
Cornwall has never established a point where they gave somebody a contract and say, may I give you $2 billion to rebuild Cornwall. That never happened.
Listen.
Hold on a second, Hugh, because it's important for you to acknowledge these things. The first contractor at Cornwall got a contract to do what? To finish, gut out the building and empty out the building and find whatever problem there is. Take out the drywall. Then when they take out the drywall, they realize there's asbestos in there. You know these things, you. But because it is politically expedient, people are run with it and we need to stop it.
You know, this is the point I get at. No more, no listen me good. Remember, I said, when Cornwall done, it can cost, it can amount to $50 billion.
And it can be less too.
And it can be less. So let's say point to me, I check it. You're the point to me, I check it.
To determine cost overrun, you have to get to the end.
We know, Chopper, you're the simple point to me, I try to get at.
Yes.
When me say Andrew Owens get in parliament and say Operation Pride, Sanders White House, and the key factor in it is cost overrun. At the end of the project, you know. Yes, we don't chop agree. Yes, at the end of the project.
Because, so, all right, so if you agree with me, why are we talking about cost overrun?
You know why we want you to talk. You don't want you to talk.
You know why we want to
talk no.
You know why me tell man, you know why we want to reach it, more and tell you why we are reach it. To the day, Andrew Owens go on platform. When he know, say, Operation Pride. All right, let me tell you the Contractor General report, and the Auditor General report, and Sanders White House, where Bruce calling and campaign, and Andrew Owens start campaign today. Sanders White House, money, value for money is on the ground. Remember, you know, while the project was start at finish at $1, finish at $2.50. But the $2.50 is on the ground. Andrew Owens know it, every laborer know that. Why then still I run with it? Say the PMP a thief because Sanders White House, Sanders Warren. That's why we are going to tell you, say. I tell you, say, same knife, say, sheep, stick good. Chopper, you could have defended it. God come, people are going to look at you and say, cast around same way. Until JLP stop campaign, Panibo, Operation Pride, a thief, a PMP thief money, and Sanders White House. It will never stop.
Yes, you mean stop and listen to you and make you talk, right?
Yes.
I'm going to interrupt you.
Me going to stop and listen. At the point, let me try and make.
That is true, got you.
That you, Richard.
That is going to mash up a good argument. Me chop a talk or somebody. That is trying to go chop be a garbage. Rubbish. That is trying to have a sense. But we this argument is big and that is trying to know. That is trying to know my league.
All right, you making got you and make to hear what I say, man.
You listen to me. You hear me tell you? Listen to me. All right, watch me now.
You can't do that to that is straight, man.
No, man, he good, man. He can't do anything he want to do with him, man. Because he knows if his brain is below zero, you know. So he can't tell me anything. You understand me? I say, you get a contract was given, right, to renovate Cornwall Regional Hospital. As the gentleman just outlined a while ago, in relation to a vehicle. The same thing. There was a section of the building which it was not at the first outlet to say the whole entire building was going.
Make Chopper go through that already. That is straight and Chopper more.
That's why I go through that again for.
Yes, I waste of time. Chopper go through that and Chopper is a more eloquent speaker than you. You don't know where you talk, that garbage you chat. Make Chopper finish, or you just go on and start by something else.
I can't do this. You hear me, brother?
Mr. Chopper got you it already. Yeah, come mix up the thing.
This argument is going around in circles, bro.
Mr. Richards, with all due respect, man, make a man speak, man.
No, man, he might talk around circles.
Make a man talk, man. When him done, anybody have to say something they say.
Yeah, make him finish.
When me talk, no, defend me for talk, you know.
You chat too much.
Yeah, the whole line never defend me for talk, you know. But you know, hear a laborer come up now. Yeah, make him talk, man.
Listen to him.
Tell man a chat fuck, right? If you go give out the money at Cayman Island.
Kasha, they get a fair chance to talk, you know. Just allow it. What we can't do things out of the brother.
Money at Cayman Island.
Here we are gone, brother. That makes sense, brother.
I defend man money, come know him. Some buckler. Give man money.
Let's go from boy.
We're not dealing with them boy. People money.
Boy, disrespect people. We don't have time for that.
Man, saying I disrespect we. When they have the hospital down there. When they have the hospital down there. And the people have to underneath tent. The people have to underneath tent. And you in a AC in a yard, you talk about people that disrespect people and them stuff. People can't get good medical facility on Cornwall Regional Hospital.
I know space in hospital shot. Since 2016, hospital bed and hospital space shot.
But the matter about you to buy bed and put where?
I know what go on. The man, if you talk straight to the man, that's why I tell you, say, you can't reason when you're reasoning them kind of way, you know. See, because these hospitals have been built for how much years now? How many years ago the hospital?
How long has Cornwall Regional Hospital?
1 year to mash up
the hospitals need to be refurbished or receive more space to accommodate more beds. And not today that better.
How long has it been under refurbishing now?
All right, hold on a second. Give me a second there. What the brother name? Caution? I say him name?
Yeah. No, I'm name Caution.
Jump through your mama.
Adjudicator.
Hey, Chopper, you're rating go good over.
Your mother.
You see it? You see the truth, Earth? Yeah, man, know yourself, man.
Jump your mother, batty boy, Chopper.
Well, you can go jump through my mother.
Yeah.
That you
All
forgot.
right, me hear Sadiq officer. Sadiq, go jump through.
We want to talk about corruption. We want to know if the labor them satisfied with all of the money that is being lost, all of the everything that has been going on in the country. Nothing that is not going on. Would I like to know if the labor them satisfied with what the government is doing?
Which money lost, brother?
Oh, you mean which money lost? Then if the roads them not fixed, yeah, the schools are in disrepair. Education is out. Everything else, all of the corruption in the Prime Minister office. Well, then you are not doing nothing.
Hey, PMP, you see on a turbo, you know, one former Prime Minister when say it seems like termites and them out in our brains. Do we have no reason, brother? I mean, I understand or no?
Brethren, the corruption we are talking about. Corruption.
Well, where is the corruption? Where it is? Where corruption there?
We are going to hear about it tomorrow.
After the
court come out and show them Andrew Holness little pull off. Then
Andrew Holness administration is the only administration can go out and campaign and achievements.
Achievements, bro. What have you achieved?
All the rest of administration come out and campaign and promises.
What have you achieved? No, all the promises that Andrew Holness has promised, nothing has come true.
How many CTs can Andrew Holness buy for the past 8 years?
Brother,
the education
magic one and the country fix.
If we have to talk about senator,
the PMP have an attitude.
Minister of
The PMP have an attitude. If you look at the comments, I look at here from the PMP supporters. What thief from one of thief? The persons under the box. The persons in the box. I look at here from them. Go suck your mouth. People are reason somebody that.
Labor right thing that.
A civilized time now. We don't go like I said in the 18th century.
Uno take regular Jamaicans for fool. Like a regular Jamaicans know what so I suffer.
Sadia, listen to this. Oral, me say something like me at the internet. You say only thing Mark Gold not come with that promise. And you are the only government.
I don't say that, man. Stop telling me. I don't say that. Let me tell you what I said. Let me tell you what I said.
Yeah, please.
I said Andrew Holness administration is the only administration can campaign on achievements. All the rest of administration can only come with promises. What them man around?
All right. Wait no man. Name me. This man. Name me the achievements.
That one I like to know.
Me name them.
Waste of time.
Carl Lewis name them. Chopper name them. And you keep on
no achievement for
Waste of time.
Them there no achievement over 9 years. And I can tell me say minimum wage raise. That is achievement. Minimum wage raise. That is achievement.
Minimum wage if stay at 6,200.
Oh, after on the run, it blow down skirt cost of living.
Well, Andrew Holness carry COVID.
Yes. Andrew Holness do COVID. Him do it. Yeah. And him implement in Jamaica and locked in the country for 2 years. Yeah. Him do it.
Brother, the people them want to listen to you will be your judge, yeah?
Come out of power. What you lose already?
Remember when time have a thing when we call a little cut to something that will come, man. where the friggin' something man where people have giant pain and chicken gun ya.
Hold up.
Who the blame for that?
Yeah.
Who the blame
Chicken
for that?
gun ya.
The
Who the blame for
Porsche.
that?
The Porsche the blame for that. So
Yeah.
Andrew
So
we
they're
are
angry
blame
enough
for COVID.
Oh, they're angry. You can't blame
Oh,
Porsche
sure.
for the... You can't blame
the
Porsche
same
for
thing
the...
for the same thing.
Brother,
Who know
you
that
can't blame
country
Porsche
for
for the
4
virus.
years and not give nobody no money.
You cannot blame Porsche for the virus. You blame the government for all them angry the situation.
But if you lock
and then do
country
it
for 4
poorly.
years, bro, and not give nobody no money, how you expect me to live?
Blame from angle COVID-19.
How you expect me to live? After you cut lock down the country for 2 years, and not giving no money.
Oral, yeah, and that is certain
Yeah.
names to my achievement now, cause all right, just name them and this all right.
Let's talk about the achievement.
Oral can respect champion. Oral can respect champion. If you go tell the man about achievement right now,
Oral.
the man gonna never understand what you are talking.
All right, wait, all right. My achievement that they bring them promise 1.5 tax revenue free neutral. It was lie. Them start off with a 30.
What you say? Is that lie?
Yeah. Yes.
You don't realize up to today?
No, because they said it was going to neutral. They said they will know they won't put the revenue in place and then raise 33 billion that tax on the people, including for GTC and all the something whenever they pay.
Hey, Oral.
Where's the big power company them for lower energy costs? Where's the big power companies them? Eh? Where the big power projects them for lower energy costs?
And when murder go under 1,000,
yeah,
we still for murder go under 1,000.
When what?
Murder went under 1,000.
We still away for sleeping the door open.
Brother, you see one more talk about and one more say. Let me ask you this. One thing, because we call the Prime Minister bro God. You think say him the Almighty God?
We still want to do it.
Let me tell you something, because it seems like we don't misunderstand. The term bro God means fellow man, our brother. Right? You know what I mean? Say my God.
You expect say Andrew Holness 2-bedroom house in Barnina.
You expect say Andrew Holness will come and come clip one magic one and get the country and a normalcy?
9 years in right now, brother. 9 years.
But your party was there for 18 plus 4 years. And
what was the country going on mash it up?
Oh, no, stop me trace, man. Oral, listen, try remember this. The other parties, the PMP said, them can't do anything about crime. But there's a lot of things we can do about crime.
Exactly.
If you want to go to your bed,
yes,
and guarantee to wake up alive,
yeah,
don't make the mistake and
vote for the Labour right. Yeah,
and vote for the PMP.
And your Prime Minister says so.
Because there's a lot of things
that work, Mr. Richards, that work because you still didn't talk to me. So you don't wake up alive.
Oral use a real shithead.
That don't surprise me, General. That's the character of the PMP. That don't surprise me. That's the character of the PMP.
Real shithead. Yeah, real crayfish.
Static, stop that. Wait a static, stop that. Hear the next piece again. I am making a pledge, not a promise.
Mr. You Richard. Me notice
me finish talk, please. Me finish. Guinness.
Make him finish.
Adult talk, make adult talk. Yeah, you. Wait. All right. Hear this piece again. When I become voting in the Jamaican part, and I guarantee this is not a promise, it's a pledge. I will carry the biggest
power company
to come to Jamaica.
Yes.
And remember, this is a promise. Listen to this again.
When the Prime Minister said that? When Andrew Holness said that?
2016.
Find the tape and play between here. Find the tape and play.
It has been playing on the internet.
Find the tape and play.
Richard, don't come off for internet to don't propaganda.
Find the internet all along. And him say it again in 2020.
Guinness,
roll on Guinness.
Guinness, you carry.
Guinness, pass up your mother and go.
Every day I talk about Andrew.
Guinness, you carried.
Listen, let me talk, man.
Shut your mouth.
No. We don't even come and accuse me. Listen, Guinness. Only you can talk to me if you spell Guinness. Only you talk to me if you can't spell Guinness.
Why? Listen,
don't talk to me.
Mr. Richard.
Mr. Richard.
Guinness, don't talk to me. Don't call me name in your mouth. Guinness.
Mr. Richard.
Guinness, don't call me name in your mouth.
Mr. Richard, listen to me now. Let me say something to you. You see,
yes, sir. Yes, oral. Yes, oral. Because you can't read.
Hear me ask. Hear me ask.
Yeah, talk to me. Yeah.
You see how we do things where we just get up and just talk things about people. We don't care about people's character, how people feel about what we say. This is the problem we have with the youth them in Jamaica.
No,
that's why so much violence.
Boy, I can't tell me I tell lie.
No, but I'm saying to you, this is the reason why. This is the reason why. Because when the youth them here, big man like you or big man like me, get up and operate, turn away. We not set no example for the younger generation.
But you can't
we can't get up every day and they style people on the top and we feel like this about people. We like true and I not true.
You can't make a little boy just jump
He could have chatted him, no. He can't style me, no. He can't style me, no. He could have chatted him.
Mr. Richard, me hear you all the time and you don't speak truth.
I'll be a line combined.
Tell me one line, Michelle.
Roll on you, hold on there.
Can't call them, so come in have them in my head like that. Me tell you one a while ago and it caused one big controversy.
When you can't prove it.
Listen what I say.
Listen what I say. 90% of the people are done.
And you want to show up the whole of them, you know.
90% of JLP support are done.
18 years there in a profile. Listen what I say. 18 years there in a profile, you know. I look how much achievement Andrew get without borrowing money. You know, say Andrew show up the whole of them. Then come and tell be a propaganda and spread be lies. You know, see that?
Definitely, and it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense.
We all want to visit Jamaica.
Big old leader, some people they pass status, some pass it there talk about choo.
1990, brother, Guinness.
We all want to visit Jamaica.
1995, we come out of a borrowing arrangement.
Me sure that everyone
1995, we come out of a borrowing arrangement.
Attacking each other.
Carry back into borrowing arrangements. JLP, bring me back into borrowing arrangements with the IMF. 95 PJ packs to take us out of that.
Hold on. Let me address a problem I want to start about. Brethren, you see when PJ said, hold on, let me talk to Amala. You see when PJ said, Tata to IMF, you know what PJ do? IMF, they give a low interest rate. PJ start, he said, Tata to IMF and start by
Oral, we have to take up something you can't manage. Oral, stop
you can't manage that, Oral. Shut up.
Oral, you cannot manage.
This man, understand?
Allow me to speak.
We
start sell ban, so people don't have to work again. Then just come back. Government papers.
How many governments in the world did that?
Oral, wait. Sadiq, wait. Let me ask you one. Oral, yesterday government float a ban at 60 billion US.
You don't float ban.
Brother, you talk about the Oral.
Every time somebody try to speak, interject with something.
You are demonized. You want to demonize what PJ did, and you are guys, and you prime minister did.
PJ never done no good for Jamaica. Why I'm doing about you know good for me? Right now,
so we should the bulk of Jamaica. So we should not say that what your prime minister did the other day is not good for us. Then
I'm saying to you, Mr. Richards, the bulk of Jamaica debt is local debt, where the government float the government ban with high interest rate.
Oral, let me tell you something, please. Just listen to me or not. Mute the phone. 1989, the debt was $39 billion. 2007, when the PNP lost power, the evil, wicked PNP borrowed $900 billion to make it $939 billion. You see, when the JLP left power, 2012, it raised to $1.76 trillion. Almost doubling in 4 years. And now nothing for show feet. Oral, Oral. Oral, stop talking about topic you know about Oral.
You don't know nothing, brother.
Mr. Richards, let's tell you something. You see when the PNP out there, they run up and down like a chicken without head and they sell government bond with high interest rate. The whole world they growing up. Some country they grow by double digits, you know.
Every time the labor right government
government coming up power.
Guinness,
we don't mash up the country.
You never do it at the PMP. Why?
Let me say something.
Mr. Richard, answer the question. Answer the question. Why the country only grow when the JLP in the office? And never grow when the PMP in the office?
So you let me tell you. Let me tell you. All right. Let me tell you. Oh, right there, I'll grow in it. All right. Right now, today as we speak, the government of Jamaica interest payment every year is $18 billion. But the clever government of Jamaica, where love grow the economy, paying $36 billion instead of the $18 billion. They might pay $18 billion extra. While
right. And you see that what that does, Mr. Richards? So what that does?
What that does? At the expense of what? At the expense of no bed hospital.
Mr. Richards, hold on, Mr. Richards, hold on.
No social program.
Let me finish, please. Let me talk, please. Allow me. Let me start back again.
High cost of living.
Wait, study.
Nobody repeat yourself. Everybody hear yourself. Just continue.
No, you just me have to start back to trade that talk. The government of Jamaica obligation.
You Richard.
No. Let me finish and you come. Let me finish, you come. Let me finish, you come. Strength. You tell me after me don't talk. Strength, you tell me after me don't talk. Mute. Straight, but me finish.
Please, don't
straight, let me finish. Please. Straight, let me finish. No, me not stop. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
You Richard, you chat too much, man. Give man a talk now, man. You chat too much, man. You be a dictatorship here come with you, Richard.
No.
You dictator man, that program. Let the people, let the man talk to. Let the man talk.
You Richard,
let the man talk. I'll be a dictatorship here come with.
Guinness, welcome.
All right, calm down. Calm down. This one going away. Calm down.
Guinness, welcome.
You make that about you. Hold on, Guinness. That is straight about you.
You know what? That is Sean, you know what? Sean, that is can't really be saving in life. That is no me say him more correct me say let me finish your concurrent. No. Hey, you know talk, I mean not talk then, you know. If you want strength.
That is strength. Allow him. That is strength.
Mute.
Yeah.
You Richard attack right here. That's what when the conference skip. Yeah, you Richard. When the man come with the bus program, you Richard say him and Joel is listen to.
Then I mean right to give American whole speech. Hey, Guinness American whole speech.
So are you give Andrew Wallace plan for do? Yes. You give the plan.
Speech.
Man, you never know that Guinness.
All right.
Mr. Richards, here with that now. Here with that, Mr. Richards. Mr. Richards, here with that now. You know the good thing about that? Andrew Holness willing to listen to you, but Mark Golden wouldn't. Because that man
you know that, bro.
I'm Mark Golden to me game. Let me finish now. All right, listen, man. And then make strength come in. All right. Let me start back again. The government obligation for debt payment every year is $18 billion.
You said like 100 times since
No. More done said strength and done said Guinness listen. The government have paid $18 billion extra at the expense of schools still upon shift system in 2024. At the expense of people in the hospital and on a bed for sleep on. At the expense of roads. Let me don't talk, please. At the expense of
Mr. Richards, unfortunately, what you say not true, you know. The problem with the sleeping at the hospital is bed space. It's not bed. The hospital don't short of bed. Then don't have bed space.
So, oral. So $18 billion are going to build.
That's why never build more hospital. That is why never build more hospital.
Which part of build more
hospital? Because we don't have the bed space.
Don't say man. This is don't say boy, man.
That is why we are building more hospital because we don't have the bed space.
Where are you building more hospital?
You never see that. Your government never see that. Never see that when they need the power.
So we are building more hospitals, bro.
Hey, wait. You see where you come from? You see, you're rustic on my set place. You are rustic on my set place. A Sangonet. You are rustic on my Sangonet.
Sir Richard, stop me name calling, man. That don't make no sense, brother.
me tell this man. Mr. You Richard, I be a fool and should come part in.
Tell your Prime Minister to call the date, man. Call the date.
Alright, that is straight come.
I be a dictatorship, me see I come with.
That is straight come. Mute, that is straight come.
Well, I want to straight. Mr. Richard, the date for election is not due as yet. It's not going to due until next year. So when they force the Prime Minister in.
He never do that. He never do any kind of COVID.
Yeah, he never do in a COVID.
All right, anyway, move on.
No pull a Siaga in 83.
Yeah, make strength come. Come strength.
Listen what me I say now.
Prosperity, you know, give a four.
Keep on talking about.
Strength, go in that car I also you can pick
PNP
up.
pass IMF test.
Strength, go by your house, stop the
how many IMF tests?
Pick up my house.
Listen to me no man, let me talk no man. We want to know let me talk, you know, sir. You know, if you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, it prospered, you know, it prospered the 4.5 hours.
That is strength. Talk.
No, listen to what me I say. I'm not dealing. Yeah, all right. This is what me I say now. Me I say, you talk about PNP passing IMF test, right? Have you recognized that when PNP are boast how them pass IMF tests, them pass IMF tests at the expense of public sector, of freezing public sector wages? You never know.
They borrow the money and couldn't pass this, and we have to pay it back.
No, man. No, make me talk, no, sir. No, make me talk, no, man, because we not take it out of context. See? No boast about something, right? And I try to fulfill an obligation when the same people them in your country are suffer at the time when we are trying to pass an IMF test. Yeah? Why you think the Jamaica Labour Party don't even go after trying to pass an IMF test? Because they think about them put the people first. So you know, care whether or not they want to pass an IMF test because they have to take care of the people them.
Are we being taken care of?
Yes, of course, we're taking care of.
So they go carry to IMF and go
man,
deal the
this
IMF.
Is the first time in Jamaican history.
This is
the first time in Jamaica's history that the people of this nation is being paying a lot of attention to.
Which people? You.
All right, let me take time and tell you. You know what is the purpose of social programs?
What is the purpose?
I'm going to tell you. Did you also know that when a social program is instituted, it is not for the benefit of the government, but only for the benefit of the people? Yeah? Did you know that?
And more specifically the poor people.
When have you heard in any part of the history of Jamaican politics, when have you heard of a social pension program? Tell me.
What is a social pension program? What is a social pension program? Explain to me.
When have you heard of a social pension program in anywhere?
Explain. What is that?
A social pension is a pension that is given to people who has never contributed to the NIS.
That's a social pension.
Yes, that why you think it is called social?
So we can't answer. We don't know
what is social.
Strength.
What is social program? All right, you have social program.
Jesus Christ, I don't want to idiot a company. No, I'm not listening. Just chat up in big. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man.
May I give you?
No, but
you are only making a talking point. But when I make my talking point, I am giving you the explanation to the talking point.
You can't read in a strength. Listen to strength. Oh, you learn at school, strength.
Part is a social program too.
Wait a man. You forget that? Sadiq, cool,
yes,
Sadiq.
That's what I'm telling you.
Strength. I want to say something to you. You say the PNP pass IMF test and whole people pass not getting no paying and something. But you hear this now? You see, he kind of want to boast pan to the sacrifice there. Why that?
Hey, you better boast pan the economy where we are boast pan to you here. You better boast pan this economy.
Crash this economy.
You know, say I'm being
crash this economy.
Where in Jamaican history have you ever heard have so many buses been
Yo,
purchased
left and labor
without
right
borrowing?
Chief.
Have you ever heard
No matter labor right.
bypass can build without borrowing any money from private? Where in Jamaican history have you ever heard that you can have a disaster without, and the people of the country is taken care of without have to turn to the International Monetary Fund? Where? And you want to tell me, say, this is not good governance?
So you know, that's why man took a human for your kind of sense.
So when me attack, me not have no sense. And when you attack, you have sense, no?
Listen what me I say. Listen what me I say. All I know if you do, you see, I spread propaganda. Try to demonize the family.
Hey, you come from Sangonet. Hey.
That's all. You know what is
you know, see, if you're 22 years old,
I try to demonize the family.
You say if you're not my son, my prize you for your sons.
All right. Me go deep to the dust. All right. There is a 3 leg. Well, I'm
Mr. Richards, I'll let me down, man. I'll let me down, Mr. Richards.
William,
I'm not going to deliver Jamaica. You Richard, deliver Jamaica.
26
Mr. Richards, you're not representing the party.
No, then look about the program, man. Can be a garbage match at the mix.
No, but you know if you agree with him, you know. You know if you agree with him, but when you make a mistake, you correct him since you know better, brother.
You know I'm a correct him.
Let the people agree with me garbage, so me now stop chat for me garbage. But me I can tell you the truth. Me say
that is true.
Third leg of Highway 2000 from Maypen to Mandeville. If you notice, say nobody is paying toll on that because that part of the toll is owned by the government of Jamaica, meaning to say it pay for.
All right, that is true.
That you, Richard.
Hold on there. Hold on there, you. Hold on there.
You, Richard.
Yo, pan, I don't know hold on there. Because me I go wrap up here now. Me run FM officer.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Well, you only talk and they listen good, but I tell you the honest truth still, right? If a person do a work, he's supposed to get paid, don't it?
Yeah.
Well, he's just 38 years old, right? And I born for 58 years old this country. And then was the first set of people starting out the country on day one. I'm not a labor right now, a PNP.
How old are you? How old are you?
38 years old, sir.
Okay.
And so some of the people that even in politics right now, they step out of politics.
Yeah.
Including the leader of the opposition leader. I think I'm honest. Even they should give my man a better chance.
Hey, listen to man. How old is the opposition leader?
No, I don't want to know how old is him.
So you're talking about stinking mouth.
They don't know which and better Crawford with better Damien Crawford.
Yo, you're not talking about you can't tell who for the
leader. With the man who they put the
lead. Fucking mouth. Both you shut your stinking mouth. You're fucking shit up.
How would that talk?
Me, you, Richard.
Activists don't get personal with you. Them can't reason. John Stam, listen to me again. PNP activists like these that are on your platform just not get personal with you. They cannot
where the country about
logical reasoning.
I don't want to go backward.
Garbage them reason because they attack your personal life.
He's a fucking piece of shit.
Right now, PNP. Right now,
he's a shit house.
So I notice to the PNP. You see when the conversation now go full away.
So hold on, you know. So we are shit house. And that, I would have want PNP win to make it go suck such spoon as the PJ participate.
I know where you want, you know. I'm going
to tell you, Richard, one thing. Any day PJ participate from a platform make a speech. This speech where PJ participate have right. No, I will kill the PNP. Mark my word, me say, PJ Patterson is going to come on a platform in the campaign leading up to the general election, and he have a speech which is going to use to kill the PNP them.
Strength. You are the Christian, some angels of Jesus Christ. So you can't talk to me.
Nobody never said that, Virgin. Nobody never said that. Let me say something to you, Virgin. If you don't work, if you get paid, ask you a question.
Earl Edwards, big up yourself.
Me don't know what you talk about the community. You say you're not labor right and you come and check that.
I'm not labor right, I'm PNP. I stand in between the two parties.
These are idiots.
The two of them who are idiots. I have blood clot idiot youth. You know, two same people, they run the two parties. The king and the queen. Any one of them who inside. Have to cover on the same thing.
Yeah, 30.
One of them might slightly different than one. What do you talk say?
Alright, hold on there. Ron, what up there, Ron? Maybe hear what a new person will come on the panel have to say. Early Edwards.
Bless up yourself.
What you have to say, fam?
You Richards, may I ask you one thing?
If you don't make no sense, me not gonna answer you. If you find something sensible, don't ask me no.
No make no sense to ask him no Edwards. Nobody ask him nothing because he not gonna answer your straight.
Hold on. More you Richards, one thing.
When a man work, if you give him the credit, I hold it back.
Hold on, make a man speak now, brother, make a man speak now.
Ron, hold on.
PNP in the
field.
Me want to hear the question.
One error.
The question. Sorry.
One error.
Edwards, go through.
Yes, sir.
Tell me one thing what Mark Goldie never done in a constituency. That thing can run Jamaica.
Make Arnett Garden the best football club in Jamaica.
Arnett Garden the best football club in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Football, you see football run.
You ask me one thing, let me tell you one thing. Ask me the next question. No, be answer. Ask me the next question.
Ask your next question.
Yeah. You ask me what I'm give you.
I don't want to go in a run no football club in a constituency.
Boy, go down a song and they take up tired to go with them in the night, man. Continue error.
Guinness. Make him know that song that me that is strength come from 2 years.
I don't know where that is strength, man. That's just a fool, man. That's a man.
You don't know me, man.
Mr. Richards. Politics.
Edwards, go on, come. Go on, Mr. Edwards. Go on, Mr. Edwards. You make me treat you respect. I have respect. Ask me more questions. Yes, sir.
You ever remember in Jamaica, no time we know we are building in Jamaica where we never borrow money yet?
No, because I know we still have borrow money right now.
To do what?
We do to fix the road that we have fixed and borrow.
No, when do you recharge? What am I lie, man?
No, make him talk how much money. Wait, make him tell me where the money I borrow from. Who are lend the money you recharge?
Right.
How much money from Richard?
Mute, let me tell you. Mute, let me tell you now. On the mute, let me tell you now. On the mute, hold on the mute, let me tell you. All right. The money I borrow from 12 years worth of money when I collect it and Norman money.
How are this God side of me here?
You Richard.
This somebody tell me say me a fool.
I don't reasoning.
This somebody tell me say me a fool. This somebody tell me say me a fool, brother.
Continue.
PMP me ever know about.
Continue. Yeah.
You know what I think with that
Richards and Cash and I told don't see PMP me ever come.
You know, Mr. Errol, listen to this, you know, right?
Yes, Errol.
I remember my man Peter Bunty.
Hey, Errol, listen, Errol attack, you know. Errol, continue, Errol.
Errol, so you can't
Errol attack. Errol attack. Errol, continue.
Peter Bunty did say they could have paid the country light bill and then not even could have paid the office light bill. How they want to pay the country light bill?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
That's one of the things.
I open the
and the PNP party, them in a tag of war on their side. That's why party the better than we stay.
And you're independent. I open a talk.
How come Greenfield Stadium? They hold so much money for Greenfield Stadium and hide it?
How come?
Ask Andrew Wallis.
Which Andrew Wallis? Who built Greenfield Stadium?
Why Prime Minister of Jamaica today?
Who no build Greenfield Stadium and turn around?
Anyway,
Hide the balance and money on the wall.
Cool, man. Hey, it's strength. Me can't talk to you.
You can't talk to me because you have to come with facts, brother.
You're too intelligent for me, strength. Come, Errol.
No, I'm glad that they know that me want to do. Me want to be very intelligent, brighter than what me be right now.
You're too intellectual for me, man. Go on, Errol. Mr. Edward.
I know you answer my question, you know. Me ask you where money I come from, where I use.
I'm going to tell you, say the money I come from 12 years with them the government. The government.
Lie you tell.
All right.
Lie you tell.
Errol.
You tell us something. You see on caution.
Errol.
You're not caution.
Government attack.
Errol. If you come from 12,
you and caution.
All that possible when there are no money in our kitty. No money in our kitty. So all that possible.
Listen, man. Me say man and caution I too don't see PMP me ever know, brother.
Who said
right
that?
Now, right now, you Richard a Bellevue reject. You Richard a Bellevue reject.
Hey, panel.
Get injection and calm himself, and that he need to do.
Panel, I forgot come to any other kind of batch kind of.
Yeah, but me not good.
No, yeah, why not? Big up yourself.
Big up yourself. What NIR mean? What NIR mean, Guinness?
Richard, I'm sorry for your boy. I'm sorry for your boy.
All right, since I don't know.
You Richard, how you feel if you know say I y'all alone if you defend the PMP all over the place?
Me? Because guess what? Wait, I'm alone.
It doesn't take too much for you alone. It's too much for you alone, you.
I'm Uncle Cornwall can't idiot.
Hey, give up, man.
Hey, Sean Stamp, battery are dead. Yeah, me as a tone. Yeah, me as a tone.
Give up, man. You Richard.
No, calm down. Let me say something, Tono. Yeah, me as say. You see, we as big man, the world we have one aim. And if Jamaica grow and be better.
I like tell.
We need to deal with it. We need to deal with it and stop attack with one another.
Richard, them have a different aim. Let me stop it. You will know that. Hugh Richard them.
Yeah, but what may I say? We need to deal with the issue and stop attack with one another.
Thank you.
We are Jamaicans.
But you know, we not oral. This time go for oral. You see a while ago what Ido said? I'm the only PMP of a stomach to take idiot. With idiot.
Pick up yourself though. Nice.
You Richard, anyway, you. Me sorry for you, boy, but you got sit and watch good government and term. Oi.
Idiot, why it takes so long to come? Why it takes so late to come?
You know, you go sit in one chair and you go watch good government at work like your favorite movie you keep. You hear me? And you go watch good governance. And you go watch how you say, you hold on now. You go watch how this country operate. Good governance, yo.
How you feel? This last week Friday,
how you feel visit Jamaica? Hold on now. How you feel visit Jamaica at a better place than where your beloved PMP did have it? How you feel?
Yes. I feel bad. You know why I feel bad? Because the Prime Minister 3 years after the decoration can't be certified.
Me never asked about the Prime Minister. Me asked about the country.
Because Greg must have inferior.
Me ask you about the country.
He does the all over place, man. He can't.
Why you can't do somebody corrupt and me ask about the country you
enjoy myself. I swear to God, I don't say I sport to do. Yeah, enjoy.
Stop it, man. You jump on late on the program.
Yo, how you feel if you know if you're sick right now, you want to get a good healthcare facility if you go lay down and pay for it better than you. Better
I like that. Hey, me I come to Jamaica next week. Next month going sick.
Kakaras, clad. I'm more you're dead too, come I show you something to you. Even though you're dead, we have to take care of you. What a government you?
We don't got tough that way.
We have to take care of you.
Where so we dead tough to now get anybody to bury.
Man, you can tell her you get a grand funeral because guess what now? That are one less obstacle towards the development of Jamaica. So we are sending you off properly.
Yo, man, they big up themselves and respect.
Big up yourself,
Sean, what I respect here, sir? Yeah, man. I'm sorry for your boy, but you have to go watch good government at work.